And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG basketball, the intersection of sports and gaming. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time as we come to you here from 902 Brewing Company in New Jersey. And folks, as I said, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming. We're going to be talking the latest in the world of the NBA, the association, and also the WNBA. We'll also have a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG basketball, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. And we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, at the end of the week, one of my favorites, ISG basketball. As my guy Dennis Scott likes to say, leave it. Good to be here, man. Last week of preseason. Preseason games are ending right now. The regular season is upon us. It starts this upcoming week and should be exciting with the Oklahoma City Thunder getting their rings to start the season against KD and those Houston Rockets starting the season and ringing in the 2025-2026 season. But good to be here, folks. And shout out to Don and everyone here at 902 Brewing Company, 101 Pacific Avenue here in Jersey City, a craft brewing in JC, producing those ales and lagers. And shout out to the good folks here for this big event here. Large crowd, cigar and beer, Chilltown Smokers. Yeah, you pay $25. You can get a Cuban if you want one. You pay $25, man. You get a Chilltown cigar and also a flight of beer as well. So shout out to the good folks here. Cigar and beer, Chilltown Smokers event. Watching the football game here as well as fellowshipping. 902 Brewing, got the big bright tanks back there, the fermenters, handcrafted beers, the best atmosphere, curated good times made right here in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room, host a variety of events. Also got the huge rooftop upstairs looking over towards Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, and the World Trade Center. Shout out to Don and everyone at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, 902brewing.com. Let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There they are to the left of me at the very top, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for Sports Illustrated, SI.com. He's up there in Pittsburgh, PA. That's where he traps at now, folks. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence, folks. Those three rivers are, kind sir.
You got the Allegheny.
Yeah.
The Monongahela. And the Ohio.
Whoa! There we go.
Confluence.
Hey, you're doing pretty good, man.
Hey, man, we're working through it, man. We're learning.
I like that, man. I like that, man. Results oriented. I like that. How you doing up there, man? How's everything in PA? I heard it was sunny at one point.
Hey, man, I mean, the sun is...
At one point.
Well, no, the sun is still out mid-October. I have not had to put out the happy lamp yet, and I have not had to, switch up my vitamins to keep my mood right. So,
yeah, right.
Which is typically you'd have to do now. So it's good and indicative of depending on what you believe.
It makes sense now. I saw you in a padded room the other day and they let you out. It makes sense now. Got it. Okay.
Freedom.
Got it.
You still got the grays on, right?
Right. Speaking of being outside of her padded room, there she is, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Andrea Richmond, piece up A down.
I snuck out.
She's in the A-town. How's everything going on down there, Andrea, in hot Atlanta? I heard it was like 80 degrees for you guys.
If I've been stuck in this island, you've been stuck here, and Kev as well, because I've been on this show all week. So, hey, we're in this asylum together, baby. Come on.
There you go. There you go. All right, man.
Welcome to our world.
Good stuff, guys. Hey, man, NBA, man, it's upon us, man. Hey, regular season games, man, we're going to be doing Larry's Locks next week, but this is the last week. We'll be talking about stories that don't include games and, prepping for those and previewing those games. You guys ready to get this thing started?
Go.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown here. ISG Basketball, who are powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show combining real sports, traditional sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time. LeBron James on his marriage and relationships. Got to hear from the king here, man. He's been all over the place. We'll hear from LBJ. Russell Westbrook does sign. There was some talk that maybe he would retire or definitely wasn't going to play overseas, but he does get another year in the NBA. Man, he's closing in almost 20 years in the NBA. We'll talk about Brody. Paolo Banchero, man, he's got an ad with PSD and some other things, doing a lot of stuff off the court. But a little viral video that he had, man, it's a warning to you and your young ladies out there, man, if you go into Target. We'll talk about that. Angel Reese making history, walking the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Awesome stuff for her. We'll talk about that. Speaking of awesome, Jayson Tatum dunking, flat-footed, you know. Hey, everything's coming into place here for the Celtics. Looking pretty strong there off that Achilles tear 5 months later. We'll show you the video of that. And speaking of the Celtics, how about the coaches? Usually it's the media playing the media right before the season starts for the Celtics. Joe Mazzulla, he's crazy. We all know about Joe Mazzulla. Had the coaches go out there, man, and they dominated and mollywopped the media. I guess they'd have a greater appreciation for Joe Mazzulla and the coaches now. We'll show you the video of that and give you the final score. So that is the rundown. Also, let's take a look at the rules here. As we talk the latest in the world of the NBA, we got a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. They're playing for that while we're talking the NBA and the W. They're playing Hall of Fame mode competitive rules, 1v1 current rosters. We like to call those regs. All 30 NBA regular teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that money. $50 guaranteed, 40 to the winner. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. Win 4 straight weeks and it gets progressively harder. You do get an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They also make more than gaming chairs. They do office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. They got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, also college and NCAA chairs, and any custom pieces you want. They've got all those as well. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. That's Long Island for you folks out there that don't know what Strong Island is. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady. She's been rocking with us for about 6 years. Zipchair.com. Also, you win your first Zip Chair, get an official ISG t-shirt. Check us out online. We got the shop. It is open. We'll have the hoodies coming out in the next couple of weeks. theisgshow.com/shop. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the matchup here. These two gamers playing for cash and prizes. JustZyrell playing with the Celtics. Oh, we got an old school rivalry here. Celtics and Lakers. MustBeReezy, our current King of the Hill, our champion, playing with the Lake Show. Profiles. We'll take a look at these two young men. We'll start with the challenger. He is Zyrell. Can he kick it? Yes, he can. Zyrell Revels from Columbus, Ohio. OHIO, baby, 24 years of age. Stadium operations for the Columbus Crew. Shout out to the Columbus Crew. Of course, they recently, last year, named the best stadium operations outfit and team there in Major League Soccer. 2K25 Playmaker Tournament Finals. Been playing very well in Madden, college football, and also in 2K26. He's been there very close. He's been champ a couple of times, so he can get back to being the King of the Hill. Speaking of our King of the Hill, he is Reese, playing with the Lake Show. Leon Fitzgerald, oh Fitzy, Cypress, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, 26 years of age. Wicked smart. He's an Echo Tech, 4-time ISG NBA 2K champion. Been playing for about 6 or 7 months. One loss here on ISG. We'll see if he can keep it going. Let's take a look at the standings before we get started with the predictions. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Lollipop taking a robot sweet storm with that pink bag promise. You see that pink bag in your local grocery store. Folks, got on saying you're getting high quality produce. About 20 different varieties of grapes there as well. Online now, press juices. So shout out to Mollipop Grapes. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record right now by Nubyjas Wilborn, 5-1. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in real quick and get a quick prediction as we talk the latest in the world of NBA and these gamers playing NBA 2K26. We start our lady here, the queen of the show. There she is, Andrea Richmond. This is good, Andrea. We got C's and Lake Show. Who you rolling with?
Oh, man. And guess what? I'm at 500. I am in my Jeff Fisher era, baby. And guess what? I'm going to stick to hovering to 500 or just above.
That's some 7 and 9 BS.
Yeah, you know, either just above or just below or just perfectly mid. That's what Jeff Fisher is.
Right.
Hey,
Get
6, 7.
Wait.
6, 7.
Actually, now that we're here, real quick. What would he have been if the 17-game schedule would have existed the whole time? Because remember, he did all this under the 16
game schedule, right?
That's how that 50-50 worked.
It'd be some 7 and 10 BS. That's what it would be.
Wouldn't it be funny if he just
that ain't close to
averages
500,
out
right?
in his career just 500 though in the first place? I feel like he would.
He was just a smidgen over 500, to be honest with you.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I will be just a smidgen over 500 with this pick, and it will be all the easy for sheezy.
Oh.
Give it to my man, Reese. This time.
Okay.
Lock me down.
Nubyjas, you going green team or you going with those dudes in the purple and gold?
Well, I mean, you know, first of all, Jeff Fisher was an NFL coach, and if you aspire,
took my Tennessee Titans, my hometown team, to the Super Bowl back in 2000.
Yeah, I mean,
appreciate you.
And you know, aspiring to be an NFL coach at all is great, and that's an awesome aspiration. I have higher dreams. I'm trying to be Lombardi. I'm trying to be one of those. I'm trying to be, you know, one of the greats. I mean, because, you know, may as well go for it. And as we are trying to be a great, I'm going to ride with the great and Reese. Y'all look at him. You do. He saw.
Okay. When you said aspiration, I thought you were going to take the Clippers for a minute. I mean,
Nah, we're not that. We're not that aspirational.
oh, okay.
Aspiration for
That's
disaster,
that fuzzy math, right? That funny money.
No, I mean, not about the player. I'm
Right.
talking about the Clippers as a. Yeah, no, we're not going there.
You sure you're not a slush fund baby? You sure?
I wish
Aspirations
I
are very
was.
tempting.
I know, right?
If I was, man.
Well, look,
I'd be living life very differently. We'll just leave it at that.
I'm pretty sure you would. I've got on green, so I got to take my green team here. Give me Zyrell, man. Can I kick it? Can we kick it? Of course we can. Give me Zyrell playing with the C's, man. I think he's going to hit about 12 threes tonight, man. And he's going to take this win, and he's going to be the new king of the hill. I think it's the Celtics over the Lakers, just like old times, baby. Give me Zyrell. All right, guys, go ahead and lock it up. Zyrell, play with my Boston Celtics. Reese, our current king of the hill, playing with the Late Show, guys. Let's go ahead and lock it up. Let's do it here on NESN Nation, on Beat Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. As we come to you from 902 Brewing Company, may the best man win. We'll talk to the winner. That's the conclusion of the game, guys. So go ahead and lock it up. Play it out right now. Let's go. Good luck. Hey, that pregame show brought to you by good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. You got BK, West Nike, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge, guys, with 16 total bays. Got 15 bays in the huge VIP suite, simulators, and the suites. It is where golf literally beats social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience, folks. It's more than just an indoor golf place. It is a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant. Check them out online. GolfZoneSocial.com. We'll be there in a couple of weeks. GolfZoneSocial.com. Oh, we're back here inside an 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, a craft brewery here, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. They also got the rooftop upstairs, Larry Ridley Studio Sports, ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time, coming to you here on the platforms of Destination of Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA. Preseason games are over. Regular season starts next week. Got a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26. I'm joined by Nubyjas Wilborn, writer from SI.com. To the right of me, to the right of him, at the very top, that is Andrea Richmond. She is a sports reporter in Atlanta. The gamers are playing 2K26. Our current king of the hill, our champion, Reese, in the middle of the screen. They're playing with the Lakers. He is on defense now. They're the white bottom of the screen. Zyrell playing with the Celtics. They're in green. He's got a 1-point lead, 3-2 early on in the first quarter. We'll keep an eye on that as we talk the latest in the NBA and the W. Speaking of the NBA, let's talk National Basketball Association. It's all about LeBron James. He is the unquestioned king of the NBA. Coming back, going to be 41 in December. Out right now with sciatica. So we'll keep an eye on that. Going to be out for about another 2 to 3 more weeks there. Has not participated in training camp, but should be okay here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Will not be playing in the season opener next week, but he's making ways for being on a lot of other things. He's been busy, folks, on podcasts, doing streams with Casanat, the Mafia-thon, everything. He's been all over the place. But recently he's been talking about relationships and giving advice. Guys, so here's LeBron James, guys. He's on the Everybody's Crazy podcast. Okay, so LeBron's been all over the place. We've seen him, and he's out with sciatica right now. Going to be out for about another, few weeks here. Hasn't been playing in preseason or training camp, so he's going to miss the beginning of the season, which starts next week. Been all over the place. We've seen him casting out on the Mafia-thon and everything else. But here he is on Everybody's Crazy podcast, and he was asked about, women and things of that nature and men. And I like the response here by LeBron talking about, women can be a little crazy, and so can men. But LeBron, we've never seen this from him. I think he's feeling pretty good. Maybe retirement on the horizon. Let's listen to LeBron James.
And say what, King? Tell the ladies, because they need to hear.
You gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
It's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way,
y'all
the
be
men
having
too.
love-
Yeah, the men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now too.
Yeah.
Listen, I sit in the locker room. I'm in locker rooms and shit now. But it's a lot of women out here that's now kind of flipped the script.
They ain't go very well.
And some homies out here that's trying to.
So there you heard it. LeBron James on the Everybody's Crazy podcast. That was his wife on there, as well as April McDonald. You heard it, guys. I mean, chicks are crazy. That's what he was basically saying. And so are guys too. He's talked about, look, the guys that in my locker room, we've seen it. Unrealistic expectations. We just talked about this a week or two ago with Steph Curry and his wife, Aisha there. Oh boy, there's a lot there on Nubyjas. LeBron is all over the place. He's in the streets, man. He's got time today.
Okay.
First of all, do you think he's going to retire here? Is this his last year? And what do you think about what he had to say?
Because a lot of people are asking, a lot of wives are asking, so what do you know about them ladies out here? Tell me, husband, who I've been with for 15 years.
He said, I heard, I've seen my teammates.
And
he didn't incriminate himself.
I know, but every teammate he's played with, his wife, his girlfriend, or whomever is asking him right now, what's up? So LeBron.
Yeah, but there's a lot of young guys too that are single. They're not. Most of the guys on the team are not married.
But that's his history. He said, I've been in locker rooms. That goes back to even high school. So you think about it. Everybody who's ever played basketball.
I wouldn't go back.
No. I'm saying, but okay. But because think about it. He said locker rooms. He didn't say when. He didn't say where. He just said that, and so. You know how people can be. Now you got people asking questions they wouldn't normally be asking because LeBron James is talking out of school, which goes back to what I've always said about a lot of things.
All right, Andrew.
Athletes shouldn't have podcasts.
It should be, exactly. That's the bottom line. Andrew, jump in here.
And it's interesting that he feels like he's fighting for his marriage because we've looked at other historical figures in sports, dominate sports, and at the end of their long careers, look around and say, dang, I forgot my family life around the way. I love the fact that LeBron has some self-awareness and he realized, hey man, like people like Tom, they ended up putting the game before your family. You can't do that if you want to make sure that you can keep your family. And it feels like, say what you want about a lot of other athletes and careers, it seems like he's a very family-focused guy and really cares about that aspect of him. So his relationship issues, whatever, it's really important that he keeps his family around.
Okay.
So he's going to sacrifice, hey, what could be probably more years of his career just to make sure he can have that security.
Nubyjas, real quickly, I got to set up the next topic. Go ahead.
Oh, well, yeah, let's get to the next one because I think we end up,
So we talked about LeBron. He talked about the chicks are crazy, and so are men too. Look, LeBron and Savannah, they've been together since high school. They've been high school sweetheart. He also said it ain't always a bed of roses. So that is the transition to. All right, he's talked about the young ladies that could be running around the locker rooms or the hotels looking for an insurance policy or something like that. But he also was talking about being married to Savannah and their relationship and how it hasn't been the smoothest of things. It's been normal. It's been sort of rocky. That's what happens when you have a marriage. And here's LeBron James talking about his wife and protecting his marriage. And sometimes it gets a little lonely out there. Here's LBJ. Let's listen.
Especially for men of color, that they just shy away from it and do what's easy. But what's easy typically is toxic. Or like he said, bitches is crazy.
I know I don't want to be alone. That's for damn sure. If I got to fight, fall, scratch, fight, whatever to keep mine, I got to keep it. I got to do what I got to do. I don't want to be alone. I'm an only child, single parent household. I knew for sure. When I met my homies for the first time when I was 7, 8 years old, we started playing sports. And I got around them and we started traveling, playing sports. I was like, oh, this shit is amazing. Yeah. And then when I got with Vanna, I was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. I love this shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Next time I'm alone, be up underneath, champ.
So there's LeBron there. Now we've seen two different sides of LeBron here. We saw him talking about his wife and not wanting to be lonely. It's not always a bag of a bed of roses there. He talked about there are 3 key things here. 1 is communication, 2 is honesty, and 3, okay with being uncomfortable. We've also seen him talk about chicks are crazy and things of that nature. Young ladies in the locker room and guys dealing with that as well. These ladies trying to get the bag, if you will. But here he is, a little wholesome here, talking about his wife and being vulnerable and not wanting to be alone, especially being underneath. 6 feet deep. Being carried by 12 and be judged by 12 and carried by 6. Your thoughts here, Andrew? We'll start with you with the lady here.
Yeah.
Your thoughts here on LeBron with the marriage talk.
Yeah, same thing that I said last segment. It's very clear that he wants to keep around his family because a lot of athletes, you're used to sacrificing so much of your time that, it does become like a rough balance to make sure that you can handle both your finances, what you're going to do, the future of the career, whatever you want to do in your own personal life, and then you have a family on top of that. So I love the fact that he's thinking not only about what he wants his career to be as a basketball player, because because LeBron James is more than a basketball player. He's also a husband, and he's also a spouse, and he needs to make sure he satisfies the needs of them, or else, you know, as I just talked about, you can end up not having those, looking around like the end of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or where, yeah, you have your career, but you don't have those personal connections that will last with you much longer throughout your life.
Nubyjas, he was a little vulnerable here. I love the fact that we saw two different sides of him. We saw LeBron, boy, used to be word here, and now, oh man, he loves his wife and he doesn't want to be alone. But that is what a man is about right there. I think that's all sides of man. I think we got to see behind the scenes of what it's like to be a high value man and someone that cares about his family, but also knows the real too.
And I just want to say this is a positive part of podcast because this vulnerability is nice. You know,
right. It is. It also sounds like in some ways he's the only faithful man in the NBA.
I mean,
I'm just saying, okay, if you framed it, let's be honest, get to it. Because early he was talking about the young ladies of the night who be around the league doing, but he doesn't know anything about that. He just heard about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
I'm just saying that's what he said. He said he heard about it in locker rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's everybody else. But with him, he's fighting and clawing and scratching for his relationship. All I'm saying is, I'm just saying. So basically, you saying you the only dude in the NBA? I guess it's him and Steph.
He didn't.
No. I didn't say he said that. I'm just saying it could be construed that way. You could see it that way because he only talks about him. Then he talked about, oh yeah, well, I'd hate to be like my homie who, you know, his wife out here doesn't seem to be happy, and you kind of slipped that in too. So I mean, these are the words he said. These are the things that happened on the podcast, which he was talking on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all he said is, I'll fight, scratch, and claw, and do everything for mine. I mean, that's normal.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, show us, man. Don't tell us. Just show us.
Well, he is showing you. They've been together over 20 years. He is showing you.
No, I mean, you wouldn't be making so much of a big deal about it if there wasn't probably something else going on. It's probably what Nubyjas is insinuating, and those rumors have been circling around for a while.
Yes, they have. Unconfirmed.
No, but she literally did say, like, he's getting up there, man, and like, man, was my husband gonna be around, you know? So it is, like I said, having this profession is great, but you travel a lot, you make a lot of sacrifices, and there are other people attached to you that also need you in their life as well. Right. So he's balancing that.
Shout out to the Jameses. Look, Savannah and LeBron with the spotlight on them. They both done a great job. There's been a lot of little chirping out there at times, but they're still there. Got three beautiful kids. They are the perfect picture of what especially an African-American family should be, and I applaud them because they have to deal with a lot of stuff too.
And also, let me be clear, I'm not knocking him and his family. All I'm saying is when he says I heard about these women in the locker room and just basically put himself away from it, but he threw a lot of players under the bus potentially who are going to have to answer questions that they may not would have had answers. No, but he did throw them under the bus. All right, so I'm going to pretend like I'm Nubyjas here. Where's the lie? I don't think he said anything out of pocket. He didn't point the finger at anybody. He said, look, there's a lot of talk. Of course, everybody can see that. You go to the hotels, you see all these young women walking around in the lobbies. You don't have to be an internet sleuth or a detective to see that. All I'm saying is there are going to be some wives that ask some questions they might not have asked before.
Dude, it's on the internet. Go to your Instagram. Pull up Instagram right now.
I know, but I'm just
you
saying.
You think he's dry snitching?
When LeBron said on the podcast, right. That dude's lady gonna be like, well, LeBron said you know about
LeBron said, okay.
LeBron.
That's what she gonna be doing.
LeBron.
Stop glazing. All right, man. Look,
I'm not.
We spent a lot of time here. We're gonna move on here. Got in the fourth quarter, this game is flying by, man. Our champion is up by 3, 34-31. Reese, middle of the screen there, playing with the Lakers. Bottom of the screen, got JustZyrell playing with the Celtics. He's down by 3. He's in green. We'll keep an eye on that the first quarter. Brought to my good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. Libations, folks, definitely flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. We'll be there next week as well. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends too. Got a great patio as well. Although it's starting to get a little colder here. Maybe they have to put the tarp on that patio and close it and shut the patio down. But great food there, man, and an awesome environment there. Check them out. The Golden Eagles landed in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilarDoradoRestaurant.com. Oh, we're back here inside an Altitude Brewing Company located in Jersey City. Craft brewery here in Jersey City. Produce those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports ISG basketball here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Got my guys with Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. We got a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes as we talk the latest in the NBA and the W. Reese, bottom left 10 corner of the screen, playing with the Lakers, has a 4-point lead here. He's in white. JustZyrell playing with the Celtics, and now he's up by 7. Playing with the Celtics, JustZyrell, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's down by 7. Biggest lead of the game for Reese, who was trailing for most of this game. He's taking the lead now. Less than 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Let's get back to the NBA. Russell Westbrook signs with the Kings. I guess it's what a vet minimum, basically $3.5 million. 2017 MVP, 9-time All-Star, 18th year in the league. I think it's a good fit for them. Low money. He's a guy that still has some value there. I was surprised that no one was going to sign him. There was some talk that maybe he was going to retire or even potentially play overseas, which is crazy. Nubyjas, your thoughts?
Yeah.
Larry, I think you had a Freudian slip there because, I mean, one could argue that they're pretty much equivalent to each other at this point, are they not? Russell Wilson and Russell Westbrook?
They're both still dangerous at times. They're
But
dangerous at times.
dangerous at not times, and not like very highly critical.
I'm just saying. I mean, now I do think Russell Wilson gets unfairly critiqued. I also think Russell Westbrook gets unfairly critiqued.
Both of them do.
I also think they're both a little getting towards the point of being cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, man. It's a long
Oh, well,
time.
Russ played pretty good for the Nuggets last year.
I'm just saying that was a good Freudian slip there, Larry. Because I mean, you could argue in a lot of ways.
Right.
There are some real similarities, both in unfair perceptions, but also two guys who are still competitors, who still believe that they're maybe better than what the rest of the world sees them as, and how that fits in with a place like Sacramento, where historically they have had a lot of struggles there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see.
Like the beam, baby. Come on, let's go, Kings.
Yeah, okay. And where have they ever gone?
Nowhere.
That's the biggest point, because like this Kings team has
You got to fill out your roster, though, man.
And like some good, like old school family fun players that we all love, but like they all kind of mid though too, and they getting up there in age. And for the other ones who aren't getting up there in age, like they need to grow and they need to show us something a little bit. So
you know what they
shout
are?
out. You know what they are? I would have
Sacramento
preferred
Kings.
if the Westbrook. Yeah, you're right. I would have preferred if Westbrook
Downtown.
went to Houston, but you know the whole KD thing, that probably wasn't gonna happen in the first place. But that would have been a better fit, because this team has a lot of guards too. I don't know what the Kings are doing. It's
Right.
interesting.
They are.
You know what they are again?
What?
The
Sacramento.
Kings.
Yeah, I do. Like the beam, baby. Cowtown.
King.
Cowbells and Sacktown.
I mean, have you?
Shout out to my guy, Kyle Draper. He's
The
the
Jeff
voice of the Kings.
Fisher of the NBA.
Have you not seen the
I mean, a
movie?
couple of years ago, they were one of 3 seeds. So, I mean, that's when they
and
had
a
the
couple
Aaron
years
Fox.
ago, they're also bad, so it
Yeah,
averages out to mid.
And they got beat by the Warriors. That's right.
You know?
We'll keep an eye on Russ. I'm just glad that he's back in the league. He still has
Hey
something
man,
to
get
offer.
your money, play ball.
So, yep.
You know, get your stats up.
All right.
King, respect Russ. Man.
Good stuff. We'll respect Russ. 1-year deal for about $3.6 million. Are we still keeping an eye on this NBA 2K game?
Oh wait, Dennis Schroeder's
3.1.
on that team?
Yes, they're back to teammates. 3rd time they've been teammates here. Look here, that second quarter brought to our good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around about 20 plus years, 25 years nearly. Best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa. Folks, it's unapologetically Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. Got a full menu as well. Whether you're looking for lunch or anything else, they got Italian dinners or a quick lunch. They've got it all. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. Got the Da Vinci room as well. Little boutique-style catering and luxury events. Also got the garden as well. Check them out online. It's the Mona Lisa in Bayonne, in New Jersey. BayonneMonaLisa.com. Oh, we're back here inside an 902 Brewing Company. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports ISG Basketball. Here we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. This gaming is getting good. Oh, Reese just got a big bucket there to go up by 5. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, our king of the hill, playing with the Lakers, has a 5-point lead, less than 25 seconds to play. Reese playing with the Celtics, had a lead for the first half. Reese kind of hawked him down here, down 5 here. He's got the ball. We'll keep an eye on that seed if he can maybe force this thing in overtime or pull out a miraculous win. We're talking the latest in the NBA. Let's get back to it, guys. Speaking of the NBA, a young NBA star, Paolo Banchero, just signed a new deal, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't he get a new rookie max deal back in July? Rookie deal, 5 years, like $240 million, $239, I guess to be exact. But I want you guys to check out Paolo Banchero. He was in Target. And he's got this ad campaign, right? Working with this company. I want you to hear the warning that he gives to all you men out there. Here's Paolo Banchero in Target. Take a listen.
Man, don't bring your girl to Target, bro. Don't do it.
Don't bring your girl to Target. Hey, that's a young Thundercat, man. Hey, he put it out there. I'm just saying, does he have a point here? Nubyjas, you taking your woman to Target?
Well, I'm black and we're still not messing with Target, so I'm not taking my lady to Target anyway.
I wouldn't be there in the first place.
I wouldn't be at Target in the first place. But even back in the day when I would shop at Target,
Right.
I still wouldn't take my girl to Target. I've been spend too much money because, you know, they get to looking at stuff and picking up things.
Yeah, she's looking at Paolo and like, ooh, why don't my man have that?
20 Paolo posters.
I mean, she can look at the post all she wants. I don't care about how much money I'm spending at the time. That's why I really don't take her, man. You know all this stuff at Target they be having.
Yeah.
And women be liking to look at stuff and try things, and well, you know it, you be having like $100 extra, which is why I said we keep this Target boycott going as long as we can. Before we get to Paolo.
You're talking about boycotts. I'm talking about Paolo, man.
Yeah,
how about the warning, the shot that he put out there for everybody?
Hey, man, if your girl can get gone off the poster, then, well,
she was never yours to begin with.
Off a poster.
You know what's funny?
But, I mean, he's good looking. That's it. Do you think, Paolo? Do you think, Doc?
I didn't look at this video all the way. I just heard it play in the background, and I looked away to something else. And then he turned the camera when he said, "Don't bring a girl to Target." And I thought he was talking about a completely different item that you could buy at Target, honestly. And I was like, "Oh, it's about him." Okay, good. I don't know. I think that Pablo's a little bit, I don't know. Maybe this is just me. I feel like he's a little corny. So, this kind of confirmed it. But
it is corny. It is. It's definitely corny. But I mean, I like the fact that he's like, look at me.
Hey, man,
I've got this, this stand here, this display here at Target. I've earned it.
I will also say, if I am dating a woman that likes that kind of guy, then, well, we have some other conversations.
You can't keep up. There's definitely
I
no
would not
chance
have,
there.
That would not have been.
Incompatibility.
I mean, that ain't finna be what's happening. You gonna have to make a better choice, lady.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why I go to Walmart and not Target, man, because I ain't trying to get my girl taken by Paolo Banchero.
I just wish there was somebody on that team with actual sauce, man. They're like a sauce away from me actually giving a damn about that team.
Desmond Bain got a little bit. I mean, Sarge, he's got
Desmond Bain.
I know. You mean like a Shaq or a Penny or a Dwight Howard. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't mean like game, because he got game, but I mean sauce. Like,
no, if Paolo Banchero taking your lady,
conversation.
Finish your thought, man. Say it.
All I'm saying is Paolo Banchero.
Right, Banchero.
Paolo Banchero can take your lady. There are one or two things. Either A, she just went strictly for the money, or B, you have some real questions to ask about yourself. Because
get out of here.
I'm just saying, you got to ask yourself some real questions there.
Shout out to Paolo down there. Hey, Orlando Magic, man, a sexy pick for a lot of people. Maybe, top 3 or 4 in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics are down, Pacers are down. Hey, they could be a tough out, man. If they can, first of all, they got to win a playoff series. I think they can get into the top 4 there. And maybe push somebody like the Knicks or the Cavs if you go in their sleep, because, man, they got everybody back with The Wagner brothers and everything. You got Desmond
gotta
Bain.
do it on the
Suggs is
court.
back. They do, but they're young.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, good
Doing
team
on the
though.
court because
Good
they ain't doing
basketball
it in the
All right.
streets.
Yeah, stay out the streets.
We gotta
play
move.
on the court. They're good
All
on
right,
the court.
the NBA 2K26 game is over. Our King of the Hill gets to win. Reese playing with the Lakers over Zyrell playing with the Celtics. He moves on. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, Chubby's. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to stay or relax after work, folks. So why not do it with a drink in your hand? That's right. Go to Chubby's in Bayonne. Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed in sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. They're open every single day of the week except Mondays. So Tuesday through Sunday, folks, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shout out to everybody there, man. Ed and everybody there at Chubby's. The day party, man. The R&B nights on the weekends is lit. ChubbyBayonne.com. All right, welcome back here to 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers here. Larry Ridley, your CBS Sports ISG Basketball, who are powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our camp champion, our King of the Hill, Reese, playing with the Lakers over the Celtics, who were played by Zyrell. He gets to win there. He moves on. We're talking the latest in the world of NBA. First week starting next week here, the opening night, tipping off next week in the NBA. Let's get back to the NBA topics, guys. We're talking about LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Paolo Banchero. Keep your girl out of Target. How about Angel Reese? Speaking of a young, good-looking, talented basketball player, how about Angel Reese? Walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, if I'm not mistaken. She's the first professional athlete to do so.
Period.
Such a big deal. Period. Full stop. And the girl looked good. Oh, goodness. I just don't understand once again. And look, I'm not the biggest WNBA fan. I respect the ladies. I watch them. I cover it. How do you not say she's not beautiful? How?
And not only that,
Are we saying the same thing here? Like,
she wouldn't be in this runway if she wasn't beautiful. But not only that, too, there are a lot of people who still to this day say she is not impactful. You are not rocking Victoria's Secret fashion show unless you got what we just talked about, what Pablo
yeah, she got that sauce.
The sauce,
She
baby.
got some other things too.
She got sauce, she got grits, she got this, she got everything going on right there. But like, Angel Reese is a player that this WNBA desperately needed, because it's one thing to have an impact on the court, in which she is she's doing, and she's increasingly doing every time she steps on it. But it's important to have somebody who's not just like, hey, I recognize you on TV. No, that's out there in the culture and making an impact, especially since this league is rising. It is okay for more than one person to get praise, and it's about dang time that a lot of people start to actually put some respect on Angel Reese's impact culturally, because especially going to the CBA negotiations, any type of impact into the cultural zeitgeist will make you more notable and make sure that your finances go up, because hey, that's marketing, baby. And she is a marketing powerhouse just by herself.
Yep, she's got the sneakers. Shout out to her team, the Chicago Sky. She's still on the team as we speak right now. Gonna have the WNBA All-Star game next year. They'll move that game to the United Center. So, United Center, I think, is the biggest arena in the NBA. It was like 22,000. So we'll see if they can pack that thing out. Nubyjas, your thoughts here? Man, she looks good with those wings on her. Boy.
Right, so I need to start with correcting something I said maybe about 3-4 weeks ago on this show. I think Andrea came up with another topic, and I said something to the effect of where basketball is the main thing and everything she does still revolves around the basketball. I was wrong. No. She does not need basketball. She does not.
Of course she doesn't.
I mean, now listen, she loves it, and it's her dream. She's even said as much, but
she's basically a model that actually can rebound and plays basketball. That's what she is.
If she never played in the WNBA again, she would be more than fine.
Yes.
I mean, and I don't just mean aesthetically. I mean fine in every
Well,
way.
she already talked about that. 78,000 or whatever, less than 80,000 can't even pay her rent.
Podcasting and selling things, all of that.
I mean, which sounds arrogant and all that stuff, but my granddaddy once told me a long time ago, it ain't bragging when it's true.
Right.
And
ain't tricking if you got it.
Well, that's a whole other thing. No,
That's a whole other thing. Hey, you do what you want. Wasn't you popping?
But listen, she
She is popping.
Hey, man, that is a very talented woman there.
Yeah.
She
look good, man. Those legs, I was like, whoa.
She has a different thing going on than the average human being. She just does. God blesses all of us in different ways. God just gave her some very special things there.
A little nugget that I want to throw in
I've not seen her play in person.
I talked to somebody from the Washington Post. I can't remember his name right now, but he talked about how he covered Angel from all the way when she was in Maryland. And she said one of the biggest things that she wanted to do is that she wanted to be famous. And not only she has done that in so many different ways and continues to try to exemplify that to the next level every single time. She has made it so that her star power is not coming from one source, like Nubyjas said, but coming from every single network and avenue that she can imagine. And she's accomplishing every dream that she wants to. She's inspirational, honestly. Like, I wish I could do half the thing I put on my vision board, you know?
I know a star when I see one.
Mm-hmm.
And even if she wasn't good at basketball, even if she wasn't, when she is good at basketball, she's a very good player. I want to be clear about that. I enjoy watching her play. I love how she has grown her game. But that woman there is more than basketball. And I don't know if the WNBA realizes it, but we'll find out because those negotiations are going to be a doozy.
Hey, we'll keep an eye on Angel Reese. Shout out to her, though. Coming the first pro athlete to walk at a fashion show, the Victoria's Secret fashion show. So shout out to Angel Reese. That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company right here in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue Craft Brewery here, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers there. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere, curated good times made right here in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room. Also, they host a variety of events, just like we saw tonight here with the Cigar and Beer Chill Town Smokers. Got the rooftop as well upstairs, man, overlooking Lower Manhattan. And all right, welcome back here to 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, man, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Here, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We got Nubyjas Wilborn, also Andrea Richmond, our sports reporter in Atlanta. Guys, we just talked about the ladies of the world, the NBA. The NBA 2K26 game is over with the gaming part, with the only show combines traditional sports and gaming. And speaking of gaming, we want to see this young man, Jayson Tatum, back on the court doing his thing, playing some NBA games here. Look at that. Dunking. 5 months, actually less than 5 months removed from surgery on the Achilles here. We've seen a bunch of videos. We keep talking about this. Every week it seems like we get something new here, Andrea. Your thoughts here on Tatum going up, and look, another milestone?
Yeah, another milestone, and I feel like every single day we question how far we question how people don't see the value in medicine and everything that comes with it, because boom, This is it right here. Science is doing it. But it's interesting to see the fact that he's doing this, because I feel like he is, at this point, we already know that he's trying for the season, trying to come back to it. I did look at this, though, Larry. It's sorry to rain on your parade, though, but this is not really testing his Achilles, so apparently he should be able to do
because
this.
you do squats and jumps and things of that nature.
So
but the fact that the
fact that it's happening is crazy though. Like, honestly, because I'm still be in bed, honestly. Because
I'll tell you one thing I saw, and again, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I'm definitely not a high-level athlete, but Vince Carter once told me, and he said this to other people, but I remember a conversation I had with him where he was like, people ask why I stopped dunking. He was like, I can still get up there. They're coming down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, like, watch him. He hangs up there a little bit before he comes down. Mm-hmm. He tries to make that come down as gentle as possible.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
That is going to be the test. Because, again, especially something like dunking, all the things, it's the coming down. That those guys, those high flyers will tell you.
But Jayson Tatum is not really a high flyer, but I see what you're saying. Your overall point. Yeah, your overall point.
Acceleration is easy. Deceleration is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay,
it was more impressive what he was doing a couple of weeks ago with the step backs and the going up and down the court.
That's
but that told me, like, okay, he's ahead of schedule.
I mean, and good on him. We'll see where it goes. And I also, this is a very unique thing about the time we're in. By the time we're in, because like we didn't see athletes do all this before, and now we're getting to see more of it. So it's kind of interesting to watch. But
Dame Lillard tore his ACL weeks before he did. And we don't see anything from him. Kyrie Irving's coming off an Achilles, an ACL, and he's not nearly as far along. So I mean, look,
that we know of.
Right.
Because
well, I've seen video of him. I've seen video of him shooting a little bit. Yeah. And nothing from Tyrese Halliburton, who tore his Achilles about 3 weeks after Jayson Tatum.
I've seen him on TV more than but again, it's hard because you don't know. Everybody shows different things, but this is
and they already shut down.
We gotta go. We got like 3 minutes. Go ahead.
They already shut down Hallie for the year. Unlike Jayson Tatum. But
that's true.
Hey man, we'll see.
Look, their injuries 3 weeks apart, maybe 4 max. What does that tell you? We'll see. Interesting development, interesting story. But I agree with you guys. Not nearly as cool as it looks, but I thought, look, man, he's dunking. That's more video, more storylines, more content for us. So we'll get it out there. We'll keep an eye on the recovery for Jayson Tatum. Speaking of those Celtics, how about this? Joe Mazzulla, he's crazy, dude. He's certifiable, man. Dude, so the media plays against each other. Joe Mazzulla, right before this, he's like, all right, you guys are not playing against each other. You're playing against the coaches. And he walks off during a media session. They go out there and obliterate them. 57-4. What are the questions going to be asked over the next couple of weeks, man, when they talk to these coaches? That's what I want to know. How embarrassing is that? Look, these are all old coaches. It's not like these guys are in their 20s or anything like that.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing, though. Joe Mazzulla was a high-level college basketball player. Sure. And there were 2 guys who were pros, like pretty good NBA players.
Sure. Yep.
And everybody played.
One of the Morris twins out there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at that, they had a pretty nice little lineup. I mean, also, they probably played together regularly anyway because, coaches play against each other. Now, I have played in some media tournaments before.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was in Atlanta, for instance, there's a guy on 680 fan, Brian Finneran. He's a former football player.
Yep.
And
he split with the Falcons,
All right, and so and so I have a certain rule. First of all, I don't let nobody dunk on me, but I'm also definitely not gonna let.
Media.
Right.
No.
I know that. Yeah. Male Caucasian white man can't jump.
Yeah, that's how it And so
I wish he would have thrown down on you, man.
Yeah.
No. I grabbed him.
You wrapped him up.
We ain't gonna play this in my house.
Yeah, not happy. I didn't, but I did act when I saw him. I went and that was part of my role in that thing.
You didn't let him take flight.
You were the enforcer. Issue
not happening. And again,
right.
It's the NFL.
Come on, we got like 30 seconds. Go ahead, Andrew.
Don't go to other people.
Right.
My issue isn't the fact that, of course, they're always going to win in the first place, right? It's the fact that it doesn't look like they're playing the most defense, so that means you have to get more.
I like that. And Kayla, if I'm not mistaken, that's Kayla Burton. Her sister plays in the WNBA, so she's a former college player. They can get. Look at that.
Hey man,
But I will say this. This is why I work on my jump shot all the time. Put me in the game close. I can do one thing. I can shoot. All right, everybody got roll. All right, we gonna get roasted for late.
I will say this though.
Come on, 10 seconds. I gotta go.
One thing that's important. I'm glad they did this because it shows.
Yes, that's the whole point.
The importance, and then also you bond playing sports.
Right.
And I think as reporters and subjects, we need to become more human to each other on both sides.
And you also have a better understanding of what these guys are going through. So it's a little harder to talk crap when you can't do 1/10 of what they can do.
Yeah, but also it should inform your writing. It should make you smarter, make you more knowledgeable about the game.
But,
and also
but that being said, it also informs you that media should do more runs together. Right? So everybody in the gym, let's go.
Let's get out of here. All right. So the game's over, and shout out to the Boston Celtics coaches, 57-4 beatdown of the media in the pickup game there. Let's talk to our winner here, King of the Hill. Reese gets the win here. Now, Reese, you were down double digits early on, dude. Slowly walked it down, and then once you got that lead, you really never relinquished it, man. Did you ever feel like you were in any trouble here?
Nah, I'm back in that mode, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know I don't know why you picking against me, bro. I'm back in that mode.
Oh,
Well, one of these days you're gonna lose.
I need all three to say Reezy, Reezy, Reezy. That's what I'm trying to get at.
And
hey,
it's not good luck.
I'm not a
Stop.
not a sycophant. I ain't doing it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
No, that's good
all I'm
stuff, man.
saying, bro.
Gotta get your thoughts here because I know you're a big sports fan. LeBron James, man, what do you think about the relationship advice? Talking about the scallywags out there. What should you call them? Basically, that's what he was saying. And also being vulnerable, and he wants to fight for his marriage and things of that nature.
Hey, marriage is hard. Everybody that's in it, they know, and then they know how these girls out here. They know if you any type of professional, anything. I'm talking about work, sports, don't matter. They out there for you.
Yeah, be on the lookout for the vultures, guys. They get the circling. Be on the lookout here. All right, shout out to Reese. We got to get this thing going. All right, if you want to be like Reese or Zyrell and play in our league, the ages 13 and up, all online, you can win cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format, you win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now at theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Once again, join us now, theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Also, we got the merch, the shop. It is open. Check us out. Official merchandise is available for you. Authentic ISG merch now. Free shipping on orders over $75. You can find it exclusively at theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, it is theisgshow.com/shop. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. It's been a great show, man. For Reese, our King of the Hill, man, doing his skit things as well. Uno Pizzeria. I know, Kevin. Gonna get to it. Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Route 3 in Clifton, New Jersey. They're the post-game sponsor here. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They serve more than pizza. They got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, whoknows.com. Now we can go ahead and get out of here. For Reese, for Andrea, Richmond, and also Nubyjas, Wilborn. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the NBA. It's going to take off for real next week. Thanks for watching on Destination on Beating Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. I'm Larry Ridley. That'll do it here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. Enjoy the basketball. The hoops is around the corner, guys. Bye-bye.